Hey, good morning everybody. This is Larry at Heisenberg Forest Products, and this is our weekly video. So we're starting here at the woodshed, which is now filled up, which is great. So I spent quite a bit of time this week trying to get that done, and actually I needed a bit more work. I needed to do a bit more work than I expected, but I ended up needing like 2 face cords and a bit just to fill the middle. And I don't know if you remember from last week, we needed a little bit there and a little bit there, so I ended up bringing in probably close to 4 more face cords. I had predicted 2, so I was way off. So the next step in this area here for us is to clean this up. It's a real mess, and I'm not happy with how it looks, so I'm going to clean this up. I bought some cedar bark chips, so that I'm going to use that. I'm also going to take the weeds out, put some rock salt on there, and get that cleaned up. The rock salt seems to work, not perfectly, but pretty close, so we're going to continue using some rock salt to clean things up. So Louise finished up her little flower garden here, so that looks nice. Pool needs to be cleaned. I'm going to do that probably later this afternoon if the rain holds up, so that'll be nice. So let's move on to the woodyard this morning and see how things went this week. So it rained on Monday and Tuesday, and as I told you last week, I needed to also mow the lawn, so I lucked out. It rained on Monday, so I got nothing done on Monday, but by Tuesday afternoon things were dry enough, so I ended up mowing all our lawn, everything except for the field back there, which I mow with my finishing mower, so that was good. So with the 2 days of rain, and I kind of worked that into the equation for last week, so I got more or less got all the work done that I had predicted or set out to do. So you'll see right now as we walk onto the lot, there's not that many racks that are not picked up. So I cleaned up this whole area here. You can see the rake and the shovel there, so I cleaned that up. Took out the whippersnipper, cut all the tall grass. So I've got a few, like there's one there's a rack that I might end up picking up at some point, or not, we'll see. This is all sold here. There's 12 face cords of hard maple that a customer bought. And you can see here, I cleaned all this up. What I ended up doing is I took the wood that fell over here, I put that in my shed, and then I moved some of the wood from over here to restock this area for my customer. This wood is more or less, it'll be certainly ready to go in the fall. I'm not sure when he's planning to burn it, but he bought that last June, and it's been on our lot since then. So sold a bit of wood here. You can see there's a few face cords that are gone. I cleaned this up too. This area is all cleaned up. And I also ended up mowing where my wood was, so mowed all of this area up. You know, time flies when you're working on a woodlot. You know, I spend anywhere from 4 to 6 hours every day just puttering around, and we slowly get there, right? You'll see on this side too, I cleaned all this up here. Picked up the wood that fell, so I'm short a few pieces right here to make a face cord. So I was thinking we'll see, I might just take this half rack that fell over, broke open, and just move this to here to finish up this face cord. And when we get here, either I'll just take this wood and use it for my own use, or I'll throw it in with another cord. So that was done. Hey, I just noticed I know how long I've been recording because there's a little counter at the bottom. That's great. So this area here, I cleaned again and mowed. I mowed this area. If you remember from last week, I had some wood here, so that's all split. in the shed for the most part. There's a few pieces that were a little longer that probably wouldn't have fit in my wood stove, so I'm gonna just burn those in the wood in the burn pit when I have a campfire. So there's a few things I need to do now. The next step's on the lot. So I had said that I would start to split this stuff here. I might wait another week to get that work done, and I'll tell you in a minute my plan. So took out the Ultra this week, so I ended up using the Easton Made Ultra. What a nice machine. Really quick and smooth and works like a horse. Very powerful. So I'm pretty happy with that that Easton Made Ultra. So under here I have some birch bark. So I'm going to move that. I want to clean this area up at some point, take out all the pallets and move the birch bark to the entrance where it should be. So that would clean this up. This week we hope to start working on our tent trailer. There's some work to do on it. It's in half decent shape, but there's some work that we need to do. So I'm going to move this from here to right in front of the play structure over there. So that's where we put our camper in the summer. So I'm planning to start by cleaning things up. And it's not that bad, but right here in the front, we need to clean this up. And I need to take all this, see how this is loose here. So I need to take the caulking off. We need to wash it. And then I think the wood in the back will need to be changed. So that's something that Louise and I will have to do. Hopefully starting next week. That's our plan. We hope to have the tent trailer fixed. Yeah, see, there's some stuff that we need to fix. So I need to put some caulking. Hopefully not too much rain damage on the outside. And we might end up selling this unit. We don't really use it anymore, and we're at the point where we might want to go with a hardtop down the road. So we'll see. So as I keep walking here, so you see there's about a quarter cord, face cord of wood right here. So this is the stuff that was a bit long. The pieces were a little long. Not all of them, like this is not, but this and the ones under. So they'd fit on a diagonal in the wood stove, but you know, I've got some nice wood. So I'm gonna just burn this in the burn pit. It'll make, I'll let it dry a little bit more, and we'll do that. So I'm just looking at my notes. I didn't forget my notes today. So just give me a second here. So the next step this week is I want to start cleaning up this area right here. So I'm going to move some of the machinery out of the way into place. So for example, the dump trailer, I'm going to move over there. Same with the elevator. I'll probably take the processor and just put it at the end of the property, out of the way for now. I need to get a service on it at some point. So I'll have to reach out to my buddy Steve, see if he can do that for me. The elevator too, move that to over there, and then start cleaning this whole area up. Just clean that up. So under the tarps there, I've got some shavings. So some of it is going to be tossed out, and whatever's not wet, I'm going to keep and put up for sale again. I got these pieces of these racks that are toast. I'm going to either bring them to the dump or give them to someone. So if I could clean this end, make it look nice, and set up for Louise to start doing some bagging, that'll be this week's work. Between that and the rainy days, I think there's at least 2 days this week that'll be rain. Plus we need to start looking at the tent trailer. So Louise and I will work on that. Between that, visiting my dad, week's gonna fly by. So if I can get this cleaned up and maybe over there cleaned up, I'll be happy. So that'll be this week's project. So we're into June already. So first week of June this week. So if I can spend a couple more weeks just cleaning up the lot, and then we can start processing processing for this year. So I'm giving myself a couple weeks, and who knows, we've got some stuff planned too, so I might be away for some days. So yeah, we'll see how things go. It depends on weather too. Yeah, so just to recap, or to list what we have for sale right now on our lot. I've got about 25 bags of campfire wood left for sale here. I got some lots of birch bark. Right now, no shavings, but I might get some once I clean this. If there's bags that are not wet, I'm gonna put them up for sale. I've got some maple for sale, sold by the face cord, $160 a face cord, and we measure 4 by 8 by 16 inches, so 43 cubic feet of wood in one face cord. So that's how it's sold here at Heisenberg. I do have a wee bit of birch, so $150 a face cord. I think I got maybe 6.5 face cords. The rest of it is all sold. So if you want some birch, now's the time to come and get it. I didn't put it on the site just because I only have 6 face cords. So if you're interested in birch, just let me know, and we can hook you up. I think it's 6.5 face cords I have. The rest of it is all sold. So that's part of the plan, I think, for this week. I don't know if you can hear the birds. They're really singing this morning. So I'm gonna, just a reminder, a couple of things. So if you want to see this video, the best place is on our YouTube channel at Breaking Wood 68. I also have a Facebook business page called Heisenberg Forest Products. I put it there too. Those of you who are friends of mine and follow me on Facebook, I'll put it on my Facebook wall. And it also ends up on our website, breakingwood.com. There's a video page there, and that's where I put, well, I don't do it, it just does it automatically. So I was fortunate, my son, who's now in Ireland, was the one that put that website up for me, and it's a nice piece. It's very automatic, so I don't have to do any much work to keep it going. So if you see this video, Alex, your dad appreciates your hard work last year, and I love you, bud. So to finish off, it's not as nice of a day as it was in the past videos, but it's, you know what, we do need the cooler weather, and we do need the rain. So and the lot is pretty dry right now, so not complaining about this weather. Being grateful is what it's all about. And I look at this backyard here, and I am so grateful that I get to play in this big sandbox of mine. So we'll see you next weekend, and hope you'll have an awesome weekend. Thanks for watching. Ciao.